Have you ever just wondered how much money does the animal agriculture industry spend on anti-vegan propaganda? Well, I would like to know that too. I've yet to actually find any research on it. Why? Because why would the animal agriculture industry want people to know how much money they spend on anti-vegan propaganda? See, the reality of it is, they cannot let you know that you can go vegan, that you'll be healthy being vegan, that it's very simple and it's cheaper to be vegan. They don't want people to know that. Why? Because it hinders their own industry. Their entire industry model, which I want to remind you, is based on killing. Yes, that's correct. Killing. That is the entire business model. A life as a product. A life as a product. The end result is using whatever there was of that body from the life to create products. They spend several years suffering, um, months sometimes, because chickens, fryer chickens, only live 6 months. Now, just imagine, you know, do you want to be a slave? Do you want to be someone's indentured servant until they eventually kill you? During that time, would you like to endure grape and actual abuse? Because these things are very common in the industry because it relies on these things. Because how were more cows created? How are more pigs created? Think about it. More chickens. Where do those male chicks go? I'll tell you. A processor. They get sorted and then processed right into, well, it's a grinder to be more clear, um, into pet food a lot of times. They call it chicken, and it's in pet food they say it's chicken. It is chicken, you're right. Um, Baby chickens that were immediately killed right after hatching. Is that fair? Who is it fair to? To you, the consumer? The person purchasing this product at a store, claiming it will respawn tomorrow? It doesn't just respawn. For the products, it's their entire life, it's their entire existence. They become conscious only to suffer, to be tortured for someone else's profit, so that you, the consumer, can purchase that product that you'll forget about, because you will forget about it. Yes, of course, people have conversations about their meals that they have, etc. But in reality, do you remember every single meal that you've had? Were the few minutes of consumption worth that animal being sorted, shredded, shot, gassed? Was it fair? And while you may say life is not fair, but you can make it fair. You don't have to support things that are unfair. You don't have to support unfair business practices or psychotic business practices with your money, because it's your money, your vote, right? So you're voting on what it is that you want to become a reality. You're voting for the continuation of that product. You want more products done exactly like that. Exactly like that. And you can say, oh, well, I buy free range. Those words don't mean anything. Emotional manipulation is using words that will make you feel a certain way, but in reality, the words don't mean anything. Grass-fed. Chickens that were vegetarian. Fed vegetarian. Do you realize that a chicken, when they produce an egg, will lose the nutrients that they had in their body that they expelled to create this egg? Where do you think the nutrients have to go for that chicken to replenish them, right? Like, how is that chicken going to replenish these nutrients that they've lost? They have to be supplemented. So, tell me why. Oh, hang on, a butterfly. So tell me why. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Oh, I'm just gonna let you just watch. Oh, she's so pretty. You know, what exactly is the point? Taking the egg and giving the chicken supplements so that they can replenish the nutrients lost. I mean, you say eggs are nutritious, but you ignore the medications given to the animals. And just because you buy a product that claims antibiotic free, hormone free, let's be real. When you're one in however many thousand or million animals packed into a barn, a building of some sort, a CAFO is what it's also called, CAFO, Concentrated Animal Farming Operation. When you're an animal packed in one of these buildings, if you get sick, what do you think is going to happen? What, do they just kill the animal? Like, oh, that chicken's sick. Can't give it any antibiotics. Guess we'll have to kill it. Is that the alternative? Is that what you think is happening? Is that a better alternative? I don't think that it is actually happening. Because where's the reality in that? Why don't you test your products? Go test your products. Go look at it. When you buy something, don't buy. I prefer you don't buy. When you have these products, examine them and look what's inside. They love to claim that their ingredient lists are chicken, beef, pork. Is that it? Is that all that's in the ingredients? Think about that. Look it up. Don't be afraid to read ingredients. Just because you don't understand what it says doesn't mean you can't. You can look it up. You can look it up. Like, tricalcium phosphate. Look it up. These are words that have answers. They put these things in our food. And why? You may say it's for a binding agent, but does toothpaste need milk to bind to your teeth? Does toothpaste need the milk protein to bind to your teeth? Milk leaches calcium from your bones. What does the protein do then? Maybe the same thing? Why would you need animal products in tattoo ink? And nail polish? And makeup? Because the industry relies on theft, on exploitation, on murder. But you don't have to support that. So please stop. It's very simple. There's plenty of recipes and guides, ideas, creators, people that can teach you how to not exploit animals or other people. Don't be a speciesist. It's no different than racism. They're just other beings. We're all just beings that live here. Please, when do we stop viewing as animals? Or when do we stop viewing animals as products, as property, as items? They're not items. They don't want to be items. I speak to the squirrels. I listen to them. They help me in my garden. Is that fake? No. I love my squirrels. I may have some in my attic right now, but that's a different point. Watch out for squirrels in your attic. Go have a good day. I love you.